Welcome to the Retro Byte. In this video, I'm counting down the top 5 most expensive Dreamcast games to sell on eBay. Kicking off our list, we have Shem You 2, selling for £222.70p. This was developed alongside the first game, which was considered to be the most expensive game ever made at the time. Unfortunately for Sega, it sold poorly and killed off the series until very recently, where a crowdfunding campaign got it back on track. Considering this game also has an Xbox port, it's surprising to see that people are still willing to pay such a high price for the game. Well, at least someone in the UK really wanted a sealed copy. At number 4, we have Project Justice, selling for £246.61. This is the follow-up to Rival Schools and brings the school combat premise of the Battle Royale films into a video game. Originally released as an arcade game like many others, this was ported over to the Dreamcast. It was released in May 2001, several months after the Dreamcast was actually discontinued, but finding sealed copies like this has become a big issue for collectors, hence the large price tag. At number 3, we have Shem You, selling for £279. Is there really anything that needs to be said about this game? If you owned a Dreamcast, you probably wanted Shem You. It went on to sell 1.2 million copies, but that wasn't even enough to cover the dev costs, so it's actually considered a commercial failure. Many people though still have a very fond place in their hearts for this game. And at runner-up, we have Canon's Byte, selling for £283.19. This was one of the last games to be officially released for the Dreamcast in Europe, and was sold exclusively at game stores, hence why now it's so rare. The name is the trademark attack performed by Cammy in the Street Fighter series, and as you can tell from the video, he's also a playable character in the game. And finally, taking our top spot is Sonic Adventure Limited Edition. Selling for quite a lot more than the rest of the games on this list. It sold for £598.66. This was distributed to around 400 Funko-Land locations in February 1999. These were to be used in the Dreamcast kiosks for the promotion of the console and the game. The reason it got out to the public was a promo deal was struck between Sega and Hollywood Video that allowed people to rent the console before the very famous 9/9/99 launch date. The game itself is basically a Japanese version of the game with an English dub, plus a very few minor changes. Most of the original manuals and cover art were lost, hence why now this goes for such a high price. So, that brings us to the end of the list. The total cost of all 5 games comes to a staggering £1,630.16. That's a lot of money and a lot of dedication to your Dreamcast collection. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon on the Retro Byte.